Hello, and welcome to myfinanceteacher.org. In this video, I want to have a look at one particular cryptocurrency that we've been talking about and also investing in with the members at myfinanceteacher.org. But I haven't really talked about this crypto on my YouTube channel. So far, the performance has been really good. Our investments with the members into this crypto so far have gained around 500%. And I think it's not the end of it. I think another interesting opportunity is coming up soon. So let's have a look at the chart. What I'm talking about is a cryptocurrency called HEX. And to be honest, if you listen for those who aren't digging deep into the technical details, you will hear a lot of controversial statements about HEX. But again, while I haven't talked about this on my YouTube channel, I have explained to the members at myfinanceteacher.org why exactly I do like HEX, although in my opinion 99% of those thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies listed at coinmarketcap.com are rubbish. I'm not going to go into details of HEX right now, but suffice it to say that HEX is perhaps the only cryptocurrency that has undergone multiple external audits which had been published and available to anyone. Now, coming back to the chart, since the beginning of 2020, HEX has already performed amazingly well, moving on from under 1 cent to just around 12 cents at the moment, and coming close to a peak of around 20 cents back in the middle of July. And what I want to notice on the chart right here is that during 2020, HEX has corrected back to its 50-day moving average, this black line, 6 times. So the corrections generally happen every month and a half or so. And as you see, on average, the percentage decline during these corrections was around 50%. If you look at the decline since mid-July, so far, the decline has been around 38%. So I think another interesting buying opportunity is coming up on HEX. By the way, this is a log chart. If you switch to a linear chart, you will see how well HEX has actually done for us at myfinanceteacher.org. Looking at the 14-day RSI, we see that generally a good buying opportunity on HEX comes when the 14-day RSI comes relatively close to that level of 40. So perhaps we can't really wait until oversold levels, which is below 30 on RSI. Right now, RSI is at about 49.8, so perhaps there are another few days of HEX coming down before the actual low takes place. And as you see on the charts, HEX usually does retest this 50-day moving average with these declines every month and a half or so. And at the moment, while HEX price is at around 12 cents, the 50-day moving average is at 10 cents. So again, perhaps there is a scenario where HEX continues down for another few days to truly test this 50-day moving average, or perhaps even dip below that for a while. On the other hand, though, I might actually increase my HEX position maybe a little bit prematurely before it retests the 50-day moving average, which actually coincides with the support of the previous high at 10 cents, because of some new developments on the markets that weren't in place during the previous corrections in 2021. And this new development is additional buying support, additional buying pressure shown at uniswap.org. That if you look at this trading pair of HEX versus USDC, you'll see that over the last 1 or 2 weeks, the amount of liquidity, TVL, total volume locked, the amount of liquidity locked has actually increased substantially from around 6 million 1 or 2 weeks ago to nearly 18 million right now. So that's nearly a tripling of the liquidity and an increase of around $10 million. And the most exciting part is that all of this additional liquidity, the tripling of the liquidity, additional $10 million in liquidity, is actually on the buy side rather than on the sell side. Unlike a lot of traditional charts, this chart is actually a bit of a mirror chart where the sell pressure is on the left side. We see the prices on the left side are higher. For example, at the point where the mouse is right now, you see the price of HEX in the middle of your screen of over 18 cents. Whereas if I move my mouse to the right, for example, to the beginning of this buy wall, we will see that on the right-hand side, the price of HEX is actually less at 5.4 cents. That's where this huge buy wall consisting of $10 million, that's 2/3 of total liquidity right now, starts. That's again 5.4 cents per HEX, meaning that it's not extremely likely that HEX is going to drop below the early summer highs. That's somewhere around 5 to 6 cents. So while there is still a possibility for HEX to continue a little bit down, perhaps at least to 10 cents, I think it's perhaps comforting that there is a huge 2/3 of liquidity buy zone somewhere around 5.5 cents. And while it's still around 50 or 60% below current price, compared to the gains that this crypto can give, as I mentioned, the members at myfinancesteacher.org have enjoyed over 500% gains. This level of risk is, while considerable, it's still worth your attention, in my opinion. So for more details on, say, for example, how to buy HEX and on some other interesting investment opportunities, join us at myfinancesteacher.org. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned for a few months already, PayPal is giving me some troubles. Just today, I've uploaded more of my corporate documents to PayPal. They mentioned they're going to come back to me in about a week. So perhaps automatic registering will become operational sometime into early August. And in the meantime, if you send me your email and your name through this contact list, I might actually create a free membership for you for a few days into early August. So that's a bit of an Easter egg for those who've watched the video until the end. For now, have a nice day and good luck in your trades.